Welcome to Sports School. I'm Coach Tom Martin. Goaltending, the last line of defense for your team. It's most important that you learn the basics of good goaltending. You've got to have balance. You've got to have good stick control. You've got to make sure that you're coming out at good angles and forcing the player to shoot at you. Moving back and forth across the net and making sure you can handle the puck. These are basic skills. In this segment, we will try to teach you to be the last line of defense for your team.
The position of goaltender, I'll say this again and again, but it is a very unique position, and there's going to be tremendous ups because it's so rewarding when you have success, but there's tough times too. There's times where you feel as an individual you've let the entire team down if they lose, sometimes rightly, sometimes wrongly. So a parent really has to encourage a child to stick with it, because there's those times that the child might want to pull the plug and the parent says, hey, you're here for fun. Don't worry about whether the wins or losses are there. Enjoy yourself, and that's key.
In the goaltending segment, we will be working on positioning, staying square to the shooter, catching the puck, and passing the puck. In this first drill, we will be working on the goaltender's positioning and movement around the net, staying square to the shooter.
Okay, slides across and up, back in.
Coaches, we set up two players on opposite sides of the goalie. One has 10 pucks. He will pass the puck to the other player, and he will shoot at the goalie. The goalie starts out square to the passer, follows the pass across, takes the shot, finds his post, and moves back across to the passer. The goalie stays out square to the shooter. Stick on the ice when the pass is made. He moves over quickly, sliding into the butterfly position. His legs are flat on the ice, sticks on the ice, catching glove and blocker up high. The goalie must always keep his eye on the puck, following it wherever it goes, staying set and ready to take the shot. After the shot, he practices the routine of checking his position by touching the post. This is a key element for goaltenders, always knowing where they are relative to the net. You don't want to take your eyes off the play, so touching the post is defining your position.
That's it, back up, get up quickly, back, get your post, cross, come out at the shooter square.
Angles for a goaltender are very important. Sometimes you'll see a goal where the goalie was off his angle and it seems like a pretty easy goal. I think the best goaltenders in the league understand where their net is behind them without actually looking. And that's kind of like another sense. And they're always on their angle. So the shooter doesn't have any net to shoot for, because the goalie is always in great position in the center of the net, depending where the puck is.
In this next drill, we work on the goalie's blocker, catcher, and pads from a standing set position facing the shooter. Stand just outside the hash marks with 20 or 30 pucks. The goalie is in the set position at the top of the crease. The coach shoots the pucks the glove side high, then the blocker side high, then both pads. As the goalie drops to take the shot off the pads, he resets to the square to the shooter position. When executing this drill, the shooter is not trying to score. He is trying to work on the goaltender skills. The goaltender keeps his eye on the puck always and is in a set position, moving quickly when the shot is taken. The shooter explains where the shots are going to be taken before he shoots. Goalies, make sure you always keep your stick on the ice, and any shot on your stick or blocker deflect to the corner. Any puck shot at your glove, catch it. Don't leave them in front of the net. In the third drill, we have the goaltender in the butterfly position, so we can work on the blocker and the catching glove separately. Coaches, set up at the hash marks with 20 or 30 pucks with the goaltender in the butterfly position. Take 5 shots at the blocker side and then 5 shots at the glove side. The goaltender is forced to use their catching glove, learning to catch the puck, not just to knock it down. When they use the blocker, make sure the puck is deflected away from the goal. Eyes on the puck and concentrating.
I can't emphasize enough the basic skating drills that a goalie needs, the footwork in the crease, to become a better goaltender. I still do those drills today, and it's a good idea to do those drills when you first get out on the ice to warm up, and that way you won't forget to do them. You get out there, you do your crease drills, your movement in the crease, and then you start practice, and you'll be a much better goaltender.
In this fourth goaltending drill, we are working on stopping the puck and then moving the puck into the play on your forehand and on your backhand. Coaches, the same setup as before, with the goaltender in the set position and the shooter just above the hash mark with the pucks. A player is set off to the side so the goalie can pass them the puck on their forehand or backhand. Goaltenders, when passing the puck on the forehand, you have to be able to change quickly from one hand on the stick to two hands on the stick. Goalies, you can practice this maneuver at home. When you catch the puck, drop it quickly to the ice and then pass it to another player. Goaltenders, when you catch or stop the puck and have to move the puck on your backhand, you keep one hand on the stick and use your body as support and shuffle the pass off to the player. Again, good stick control is important.
I think the most important skill that a goalie can work on physically is the skating. In and around the net. He's not skating up and down the ice like a forward is, but in and around the net, that 6-foot crease. He is going back, getting his body weight from point A to point B as quick as he possibly can and arriving there quickly but balanced. And that's a hard thing. You see a lot of goalies getting there, but they're out of control once they get there and they're sliding into the corner. You have to have incredible balance as a goaltender at all ages, and the more you have, the more success you'll have.
Coaches, it is important that goaltenders get individual attention. They can make or break your team. Goalies, work on how to clear the puck, moving from side to side, passing the puck. So learn the basics and make sure you have fun.